Hello everybody, it's my turn to read you a story today and I have chosen this one. It's one of my favourites. It's called Charlie Cook's Favourite Book. And anybody who's been in my class will know that the author of this story is one of my very favourite children's author. Do you know who it is? Yes, you're right. It's Julia Donaldson and the illustrations are by Axel Scheffler. Have a think. What other stories do we know that have been written by Julia Donaldson? Look, there's a little clue in the corner. This book is all about a little boy who loves stories. Shall we read it? Charlie Cook's Favourite Book. Once upon a time there was a boy called Charlie Cook who curled up in a cosy chair and read his favourite book. Look, here he is. About a leaky pirate ship which very nearly sank, and a pirate chief who got the blame and had to walk the plank. The chief swam to an island and went digging with his hook. At last he found a treasure chest, and in it was a book. I wonder what the pirate's book will be about. About a girl called Goldilocks and 3 indignant bears who cried, "Who's had our porridge? Who's been sitting on our chairs?" They went into the bedroom and Baby Bear said, "Look, she's in my bed, and what is more, she's got my favourite book. Look at her, reading his favourite book in his bed." About Sir Percy Pilkington, a bold and fearless knight, who told the dragon, "Wait, I'm not quite ready for the fight. You must hear this one first." And then his armour clanked and shook. Look. As he read aloud a joke he'd found inside his favourite book. About Rowena Redalot, a very well-read frog, who jumped upon a lily pad and jumped upon a log, then jumped into the library which stood beside the brook, and went, "Read it, read it, read it," as she jumped upon a book. About an oak tree full of birds, each bird had built a nest, and they had a competition to decide which one was best. They chose an owl to judge it, and the winner was a rook, whose nest was lined with pages from his very favourite book. About a girl who saw a flying saucer in the sky. Some small green men were in it, and they waved as they flew by. She tugged her mother's sleeve and said, "Mum, look what I've just seen." But Mum said, "Hush, I'm trying to read my favourite magazine." About a wicked jewel thief who stole the king's best crown, but then got stuck behind some sheep which slowed his car right down. The king dialed 999, and soon the cops had caught the crook and flung him into prison, where he read his favourite book. About a greedy crocodile who got fed up with fish and went on land to try and find some other kind of dish. Look, here he is. What do you think he's going to eat? He went into a bookshop and he there grew even greedier while reading on page 90 of a large encyclopedia about the biggest birthday cake the world had ever seen. Can you see it? Here it is. A team of royal cake makers had made it for the Queen. The cake was so delicious that a famous spaceman took a slice of it to Jupiter, and he also took a book about a ghost who glided round the castle every night, carrying her head and giving everyone a fright. He kept it up till morning, where she found a shady nook and put her head back on again to read her favourite book about a cosy armchair and a boy called Charlie Cook. Now, I love that story because it's all the stories linked together. There's lots and lots of different books. Have you got a favourite story? Of all the ones you've listened to that your teachers have read this week, which one have you liked best? Can you tell somebody in your house why? We're going to keep telling you stories every day while we're missing you, while you're not in school. So have a listen to the stories. Maybe try and find a little book you can read at home with your mummies and your daddies and your brothers and your sisters. And when we come back to school, you'll be able to tell us a story. Bye for now, everybody.